What's up, guys? Mike here from Maximum Results Fitness, bringing you MRF Podcasts. So, now we are at the conclusion of our 5 pillars of fitness. If you have not listened to them in order, go back, listen to them, make sure you have a pen and a pad, tons of information on each one of the pillars. All of them are equally important. I've said that every single time. You have to build the foundation of your fitness journey, okay? If you're missing one of these, or if one of them is a little weaker than the rest, something is going to happen in your fitness journey to where you're going to have slow progress. You'll end up quitting. You won't have the results that you want. Things will get into your way. So you have to have a solid foundation of all 5 pillars and build your fitness journey on top of all of these. So if you haven't listened to all 4, the first 4, go back and listen to them in order, just to keep it straight. So on to the 5th one, the 5th pillar, accountability. Accountability is crucial to your fitness journey because you have to hold yourself accountable. Now, being a trainer, I've dealt with this since the beginning, since day one of training clients. People hire a trainer and expect us to be magicians somehow to get you the results without you having to do the work or whatever it is. But I learned after a few years, I'll even be honest, after a few years, I've learned that it's not our job. We're not the scapegoat for these for clients. Right? Some of them, unfortunately, we are. We are supposed to hold them accountable. If they're not getting results, they blame us, then they fall off track, and that's their excuse. But really what our job is to do is instill the accountability in the client. And it's your job to hold yourself accountable. It's my job to give you the workout and get you the results in the safest form. And you have to show up. You have to eat right. You have to do the exercises. You have to give 100%. That's your accountability. And it goes so much further. And that's why I said listen to the first 4, because it's all built off of your attitude. Okay? Attitude is definitely number 1. That's why I made it the first pillar. Because if your attitude is in the right spot, all the other pillars can go up after that. If it's not, if your attitude is not in the right place when you start this, there's no point of building those other pillars because the first one is the weakest. Nothing's going to grow from there. And you have to have accountability. That's also why it's the last one. Accountability is the last one because you have to have that solid foundation. Accountability, write down your goals. Write down what you're going to do. Tell people about it. Post it on Facebook. It's not... You have to have the goals to hold you accountable. Hold yourself accountable. And you have to understand, you have to do this for the rest of your life. So stop saying, I'll do it tomorrow. We'll start Monday. I'll start on the 1st. I'll start next week. All of that shit, because it's bullshit. Accountability is right up there with attitude and motivation, and you have to put it on yourself. Because when push comes to shove, you have nobody to blame but yourself. And I've had tons and tons and tons of clients try to blame me. And you know what? They have blamed me, and they're no longer my clients because I don't want clients like that. Because I'm at the gym waiting for you. And if you don't show up, or if you show up late, or if you show up and you don't give me 100%, that's on you. I'm there ready with a workout, with my clipboard, with my stopwatch, waiting. And if you're not ready to give 100%, that's on you. That's your accountability. You have to hold yourself accountable. I can only do so much. Your trainer can only do so much. And it's the same thing I've said in all the pillars. If you're showing up at the stadium and you tell yourself when you're driving there, this is the workout you're going to do, because if you listen to the podcast, you're showing up with a plan. You say, I'm going to do 10 sets of stairs. Then I'm going to do 50 push-ups and 50 dips. Then I'm going to do 8 sets of stairs and 40 push-ups and 40 dips and so on and so forth. And then you get to deets and you start doing those stairs, and on the third one you're tired. You say, I'm just going to do 5 stairs and then 50 push-ups and 50 dips. Because that goes. That makes sense, right? No. You hold yourself accountable and you stick to it, okay? And there's very easy tips to do that. And it's just like making a resolution, You're holding yourself accountable. Tell people about it. Get your family on board. Get your family on the same page. Surround yourself with like-minded people or a support team that are there to get your back or push you when you need it on them days when you don't feel like going, or they're not cooking some crappy food for you when they know that you're supposed to be eating clean. You need a support team behind you. Not to just push you and hold you accountable, but also not to sabotage you. There's a lot of people out there when you're going out to eat that will, tell you, oh, well, come on, you can have like 2 beers. It's okay. No. Those are the negative people that you need out of your life. You need to put the positive people in your life. And tell those positive people about your goals. And they'll help you stay accountable. And they'll help you yourself hold yourself accountable. And stick to it. Don't give up just after 3 weeks. Don't give up after a month. Give it 8 weeks. Give your program 8 weeks. And then see how it goes after that. Because if you keep quitting after 3 or 4 weeks, you're never going to know what would have happened on that other side of that month. Okay? Let's go. No excuses.